Assassins? Lost knowledge? A mountaintop castle that escapes the sky? Alamut has it all. Join us as we crack the code on this mystery's eagle's nest, separating myth from reality. Construction of Alamut Castle. In the year 861, Mutawakkil Abbasi was the 10th caliph of the Abbasid era. During his time, Hassan ibn Zayd Bagheri, known as the Aldai al-Kabir, decided to build a castle. Some say he built the whole castle himself, but many historical documents indicate this castle had existed before and he completed. He was the one who founded the Alawite government of Tabaristan, and after the war against Taharians, he ruled over all the mountains and plains of Tabaristan. He also fought against the Abbasides and Saffarides. He had the support of the Daylamese like he always did. As you delve into the fascinating history of Alamut Castle, you may also be interested in uncovering more about the rich heritage of Iran's ancient architecture. Discover the timeless stories of Iran's ancient walls and forts, and explore the narratives that these historical structures have silently witnessed over centuries. What we know as Alamut Castle is actually the remains of a structure also known as Alamut Fortress and Hassan Castle. The 20,000 square meter fort was the headquarters of Hassan Sabbah. Sabbah was the founder of the Ismaili government of Alamut. He opposed the Seljuks and their policies and fought against them. The fort gained a great reputation for its military security activities of Hassan Sabbah. This castle is located in the Alamut region of Qazvin and northeast of Ghazar Khan on a high hill. To visit this place, you have to drive for more than an hour on a winding road and walk about 400 steps. Alamut Fortress has been on Iran's National Heritage List since February 3, 2002. Why do they call it Alamut? The name of the castle consists of two parts. Al, which comes from Allah or Alu, meaning eagle, and Amet, which means nest. According to the narrations, the kings of Daylaman found this place with the help of an eagle. Then he decided to build a full-fledged castle in this place and name it Eagle's Nest, Alamut. Some consider Amet to be word learned in the language of the Gilag and Daylam people, and that Alamut means learn from eagle. The capture of the castle by Hassan Sabbah. We escaped the one who built this castle and its adventurers because the period of Alamut Castle's prosperity began in the year 1090, just when Hassan Sabbah chose it as the center of the Ismailis. According to the narratives, Hassan Sabbah spent 10 years in the mountainous regions of Azerbaijan, north, east, center, and west of Iran to find his base and finally reached Alamut. At the time, the Seljuk king had appointed a man, Mahdi Alawi, to command Alamut's castle. There are several historical stories about the capture of this castle by Hassan Sabbah. The disguised teacher. According to one story, he left his companions behind the gates of the castle and entered the castle under the guise of teacher. He introduced himself as Dehoda, who came to teach the children. So the guards let him in. He began teaching, and during his stay, he gradually took his companions into the castle. After a while, he revealed his identity and conquered the castle by paying 3,000 gold dinars. The skin and fat of the cow. Another story says that he went behind the gates to capture the castle and heard from the ruler of the time. You can't capture this castle because you don't own the smallest part of it. To answer this, Sabah prepared a cow skin with his fats and covered the area around the castle with the same skin and fat, creating something like a line all around the castle. He then announced the ruler that the castle now belonged to him. When the ruler asked him the reason, he replied, "Because the skin and fat of the cow was mine, and I was able to cover the whole castle with it. So the whole castle is mine." And my way of argument was nothing but your own way of reasoning. After these incidents, Hassan Sabah paid an amount equivalent to 1,000 or 3,000 gold dinars so that the ruler could let go of his castle. This place became the central base of the Nizari Ismaili state, and the whole region of Alamut came under the rule of the Ismailis until 1256. This state lasted until the last king of this dynasty, Ruknuddin Khorshah. Unable to withstand the Mongol invasions, he surrendered the castle to their commander, Hulagu Khan. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe for more explorations of historical and cultural monuments of Iran. A labyrinth of defense, exploring the different parts of Alamut. Why the ravages of time have taken their toll, remnants of various structures within Alamut Castle offer clues to its former layout and functionality. Here's a glimpse into some of the key parts. Fortified walls and entry point. The castle's perimeter was enclosed by thick, fortified walls, punctuated by strategically placed towers. The sole entry point, most likely located on the northeast side, was heavily guarded, perhaps incorporating a gatehouse or a drawbridge. The path leading to the entrance would have been deliberately treacherous, with switchbacks and sharp inclines, making any approach a daunting task. Central keep. At the heart of the castle likely stood a central keep, the most secure and well-defended structure. This would have served as the living quarters for Hassan Sabah and other high-ranking members of the Ismaili community. The keep would have contained essential supplies, armories, and possibly even secret chambers. Chambers and residences. Beyond the central keep, a network of chambers and residences would have housed the inhabitants of Alamut. These structures likely varied in size and function, with dedicated spaces for soldiers, scholars, artisans, and administrative personnel. Mosque and library historical accounts suggest the presence of a mosque within the castle walls, a place of worship for the smiling faithful. Equally important was the famed library, meticulously curated by Sabah. This repository of knowledge would have housed a vast collection of texts on various subjects, making Alamut a center of learning and scholarship. Sisters and water management. Life on a remote mountain top demanded a dependable water source. Alamut likely incorporated an ingenious system of cisterns to collect rainwater and possibly even melted snow. These cisterns would have been strategically placed throughout the castle to ensure a steady supply of water for drinking, sanitation, and even irrigation for any gardens within the castle walls. If you're looking for more adventures in forgotten places, hit that subscribe button and let us know that historical mysteries you'd like to crack next. Until the next time, see you soon and bye.